This last question may help more than just me. I have a daughter. She's a teenager. She's in high school. She doesn't live with me.
There's no hope for teenagers.
Been there. Now, earlier, other tapes that I've watched, you said showing is the best way. Living it is the best way. She does not live with me, but I want her to get it because she's so down on poor me. You know, she feels her stepfather and her mother is making her do all of their work. And I try to tell her it's not.
Since she was 12?
More like since she was 9. She's taking care of her little sister.
But you get the point we're making.
Yeah, exactly. Almost like she's living what I've lived in, and I try to tell her, you know, everything's happening to you for a reason. You have to look at the best of it.
Blah, 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 blah.
How can I?
Dad, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear,
inspiration?
Dad. I don't want to hear your bright and shiny crap. I want you to admit that my life sucks.
I can't admit that. It's something that I won't surrender to.
Perfect. Spoken like a true master. So here's what we would do if we were standing in your physical shoes. So she reflects her reality to you, and you sort of take the hit from it. But every time you do, you put another version of her in your vortex. Now, she's been putting her versions there too. So there's this bright and shiny, beautiful girl here who is thriving and reveling in life, but she's not living it yet. So you just have to make that vortex version of her more active within you than the reality version. And it's 100 times easier for you to do it when she doesn't live with you than if she did, because the reality isn't in your face all day, every day. So you just begin making lists of things, memories, it doesn't matter how far back you go from them, of those moments when you knew that she was tuned into that. And go really general. In other words, you don't have to talk about her. You can talk about the concepts. You can talk about law of attraction. You can talk about what you know about the vortex. You can talk about how powerfully wonderful you know she is. You can talk about what's coming for her. But you get yourself tuned into that. And then what will happen? And this is the part that we love so much. This is the part that you and your daughter are in together. This was the plan you made even before you came into this physical body. This is our promise to you. This is what this is about for you. You think this is about helping her. This is about her helping you in this regard. Now hear this. You're really going to like this. So, did you hear us? We've been hammering it all day. It's the message that we want you all to leave here with. That your manifestations are going to reflect, your manifestations constantly reflect your relationship with your vortex. So, let's say you're thinking about her and you're feeling bad because she's sort of living the same thing that you lived, and you would give anything to be able to extract her from it, but you can't. It's too complicated. And so you're feeling bad about that. And then the manifestation comes. She calls you and complains. She matches your relationship with your vortex with evidence, not of what's going on in her world, but you. Evidence of how you're doing. Evidence of your relationship with your vortex. So you take it as knowledge. Clear where I am. Then you do some vortex work. You get the subject off the subject of that, off the subject of her maybe. Maybe you enjoy your pillow, maybe you bask, maybe you remember other things, maybe you reflect. But somehow, some way, you find yourself in vibrational alignment with the vortex. And you're just tuned in. You're not thinking about her because that might take you out, but you're thinking about things working. You're remembering the goosebumps. You're remembering how Abraham selected you from an audience of hundreds of people and dragged you forward even though you didn't want to come. We nearly came and dragged you to the stage. We had the most wonderful conversation. You felt all kinds of things moving within you. You come into the vortex. You remembering this moment, remembering this conversation, feeling appreciation for the leading edge conversation that you've extracted from Abraham. So many people benefiting by every word that we've exchanged here together today, and you feeling all tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and worthy as a result of all of that. And then the phone rings, and there she is. Hi, Dad. Having a great time, having a great day, thinking about you, love you, or you hear the message or whatever, and you say, manifestation on the heels, manifestation of my daughter showing me not where she is, where I am. Where I am.
So
where I am, you see. Because you can't teach through words. You teach through the clarity of your example. You teach through your vibrational point of attraction, you see. You just extract from her. Now, that doesn't mean you control her life, but it does mean you rendezvous with the part of her life that's most active within you. Ooh, hear that. You rendezvous with the part of you rendezvous with her, but you rendezvous with what's going on within you about her, you see. That's influence. That's healing. That's upliftment. You teach her who she is because you know who she is vibrationally. Good time for a segment of refreshment.
Thank you very much.